Mr. Hammond, why should the Montford Point Marines be remembered today?
I think the Montford Point Marines should be remembered for many different kinds of reasons. Number one, they had to endure a lot of racism, prejudice, segregation, and even to a point where people were spitting on them because they wore the uniform of the United States Marine Corps, and that's when they left Montford Point and went into Jacksonville. The Southern white people did not want to see a black man in a United States Marine uniform, and they made broad attempts to chastise those Marines. And they did a lot of atrocities there. But the Marines got through it. They endured, they persevered, they took it. Many of them said absolutely nothing. They turned the other cheek. And when it came to the segregation issues in Jacksonville, they kind of disregarded that because they didn't care about that. You see, it was a war, and they fought it. They fought that war, and they won it. They won that war. They endured. I can't even imagine the kind of things that they had to endure. Before I got there, I was told that a Marine was hung by his feet on a flagpole downtown in Jacksonville. And I think they said Captain Troop, Hashmark Johnson, Captain Fisher, they all went into town with 500 black Marines, brought the Marine down, took him back to camp, treated him, he wasn't dead, and they arrested the whole 9-member police force there and kept them in the brig. And when they did that, it kind of upset the balance of segregation in the Marine Corps because the Commandant Holcomb, I think General Holcomb, Secretary of the Navy Knox, they knew that the black Marines were not wanted. They knew that they were going to go through difficult racism problems, but they didn't know they were going to survive all that. And they thought maybe they're going to be cowards and run away. But what those Marines did, they did their best work there. The anti-aircraft battalions, during target practice, they'd carry the targets behind airplanes. And they would shoot at the string, not the targets. And every one of them hit the string behind those airplanes. And the white officers wanted to know, how come you don't shoot the targets? Said, well, the strings are better targets, but they hit them.
Wow.
And when it came to drills and things, they outdone the white Marines. We had one light heavyweight champion, Sergeant Heiner Thomas. Nobody could beat him in boxing. We had musicians there. I think it was Erskine Hawkins, he was there. We had a baseball player there, I forget his name. But those Marines really persevered through all of that until I think maybe the Commandant got angry and shipped those guys out, shipped us all out of there to go to the Pacific to fight.
Wow.
And that's what happened. And when they got overseas, it was another different kind of war.
Wow.
I think we beat that war in America.
Well, these are all excellent reasons why the Montford Point Marines should definitely be remembered.
Exactly.
This has been a really, really great history lesson. I've really enjoyed interviewing you, and we really appreciate it. Is there anything else that you'd like to add or that you'd like to share with us?
Yes, I'd like to add this. And if it's going to be any young men, I'd say 18 and up, viewing this, think about going into the service and getting a career. Today we can see at least 4, 5, maybe more generals. I mean, 2-star, 3-star generals that are African American. We can see women in the Marine Corps, colonels and up, who are African American. We can be proud of these men because there is an opportunity for you to excel in a real good profession, and it would make make your life much better than what it would be if you didn't enter. The Marine Corps would be fine. The Navy, the Army, whatever, would be an excellent thing for you to look at. And I would give all of this to the youth of America to do that. And one of the things that really made me, as not only a Montford Point Marine, I call myself that, but also a corpsman for them, is to see our commander-in-chief is Barack Obama, an African American.
Yes.
That makes me feel very proud to be a Montford Point Marine.
Well, thank you. Thank you so very much.